Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your January Tarot and Lenormand reading. I'm using my Magic Soul Tarot today for you. I'm going to put this aside just for a few moments because we are going to start with a Lenormand, which is a method, in case you don't know this, that is known in France and Germany. You can have a look into every area of life with just one spread, which contains 36 cards. And this is what we're going to do now. So for January, we're going to look into love, relationship. We're going to look into business, into finances. Let's start with your reading. Oh, the flowers talk about a beautiful surprise. Could be a surprising visit, a surprising message coming in. Could be from somebody older, like the parents or the grandparents. It could also create a little bit of nervousness or hectic here. Surprising visitor. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna pull 8 cards in a row and then you lay out all of the cards underneath. The lady in this deck is you, no matter of your gender. So just erase this card, or not this card, but the image, and put your image in. And you are in the house of a surprise. Maybe you are a surprising visitor. Maybe you are thinking about surprising somebody. A visit, or maybe there's an invitation. Could be an invitation. It doesn't always need to be a surprise, but it could be some sort of invitation or something that has been given to you. You could receive a gift or thinking about sending a gift to someone. Here is the person you're dealing with. Even though this is a gentleman on the picture, just erase this person and put the person in that you're dealing with. This could be a man or a woman. It could be your partner, a friend, a family member. And I can see that there are some challenges with this person. Challenges or blockages. Okay. In the house of relationship, we do have either a cut or an abrupt ending. Could be therefore an ex-partner you're dealing with. Maybe there's something blocked, challenging time with a person who cut you off or who you cut off. Let's go deeper into that in a second. Could also mean that you're going to let go of something connected to the partnership. Maybe there's some sort of commitment you need to let go of, or that you are going to let go of. If that is the case, it might be the ending of a journey or a direction you're moving into, or it might be that you need to cut something because of some sort of journey, some sort of travel. There might be some sort of abrupt, like a really sudden journey that you're going to take. We're going to go deeper into this. Before we do this, I want to pull the cards from the tarot. What are the energies for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius in January. What are the energies for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January? Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords, and that talks about new information coming in. New information, new ways of communicating, research, knowledge, new knowledge. Oopala. That has something to do with traveling, expanding, something that is far away. Could be something about waiting. I didn't mean to pull 2 cards here, but it just came out while I was still talking about this. So let's have a look what's the biggest challenge, and we're gonna then connect all the dots. What is the biggest challenge for Sagittarius? The Prince of Wands could talk about the need for freedom. Somebody might need freedom. Somebody might not want to commit, which is quite interesting because there is something where some sort of commitment, contract or partnership abruptly is ending. Maybe because of the need to be free, traveling, making new experiences, having new experiences. That could be you, could be another person as well. or some sort of movement is blocked, though I do feel the movement cards are just around you. Let's go deeper into that. What is the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice for Sagittarius? Oh, voila. Ah, that's interesting. There's something connected to an offer, a new opportunity. So the advice points to doing something new, a new approach, a new opportunity, a new offer. And where is the month leading towards? How is the month developing? How is the month developing for Sagittarius? More stability again. Could be work related, could be related to business and finances, obviously. There might be somebody who can help you with advice connected to these matters. Your finances could stabilize, could also relate to home and where you're settling down. So yeah, we're going to explore this once we are also connecting the dots here with the Lenormand. And there is a little bit of an energy of insecurity here, something that you might not see very clearly, someone, the way you view a situation might not be the full truth, or how, not necessarily how you feel. It's more like with the moon plays tricks on our minds. So something might not be what it seems to be at first. Let's go into this now. I want to straight jump into this whole relationship or commitment thing that we do have here, because something is changing connected to a relationship, connected to a commitment. It might be an abrupt ending. It might also relate to contracts, some sort of contract that is changing something. And I do feel this is it might be because of some sort of personal need that you have here. So the changing connected to a relationship has to do in some shape or form with the energy of the fox. And the fox is very careful, but it's also the energy of, here self-preservation, self-need. I need to take care of my needs. Maybe somebody here needs to take care of their needs, and this is why there is a change in a commitment, in a relationship, or within a contract. For some of you, we do have, with the Tower being here, the energy of being independent, withdrawing. This is now interesting. Usually you could now say, with these energies put together, there might be a need for a commitment, or there might be a need for a withdrawal and spending time alone. But then also when we see that we have the scythe here, somebody might have the personal need to spend time alone and to cut something connected to commitments, especially having the Prince of Wands here. You might feel a little bit isolated and alone, but maybe you need to do this. Maybe you need to isolate or withdraw from a person, a group, maybe even work. There could be a work contract, something like that. Maybe from a specific environment. And I do see that there is some sort of communication around this topic of I need to spend time alone, I need to withdraw. And for some of you, this could even refer to withdrawing the conversation. Maybe you or another person is here withdrawing from from communicating. And this could A, be part of some sort of conflict here, or B, there might be a very conflicting conversation. So maybe you realize that there's a lot of conflict communicating with someone, and this is why you maybe withdraw from that situation, why you why you withdraw from a situation, why you cut something away, and maybe even your commitment to that situation. Now, the things that we can see around the energy of the ring, the commitment is something might be far away. There might be too much distance here connected to a relationship or a contract or a business. It could be a business, obviously, because also the ship can talk about business with other people that are far away. Talking about a personal relationship, there is distance, somebody's in maybe even a foreign country, maybe you are traveling, that might be something. And we do see also there are a lot of emotions. Maybe there's some sort of emotional distance here. At the same time, there are emotions, but then also we do see some sort of emotional wounding when it comes to that connection. With a snake, it might be connected to another woman. Maybe a woman plays a part. May this be a mother, a friend, a sister, or a rival. Usually the snake, however, is in the Lenormand, a woman, and therefore another woman might be part in this situation here. And there might be some sort of emotional wounding connected, maybe even to a mother in general, or to the topic of motherhood. But then that would influence a specific relationship dynamic here. Maybe you're cutting off a woman, that could be the case as well. So something you are emotionally in a way connected to, somebody who might be far away, that could be here as well. So since we've just done this, I do want to have a look around you. Most of the cards we already explained here, but what I can also see, explain those as well. So surprising visit, a surprising move, surprising action, a gift coming towards you, some sort of offer maybe coming towards you. We had the same thing here basically at the beginning straight away. We do see, however, in your house is the key. So that tells me there's some sort of solution, some sort of answer that you are going to receive in this month, and it might refer to A, stability, or B, work. This is connected. Let's move into that topic before we now go further. We do some sort of solution, some sort of answer you're receiving connected to work or stability. If this is about work, there might be a new beginning connected to work with a new group, a new social circle, a new environment. Also, you might work in public, you engage maybe like connected to work, you might work with groups, with the public, you might engage with a specific social circle here. So that could be something. Maybe you're publicizing something, publishing something, or maybe you want to go into public now with your business. The business area is there is connected to business. There are some sort of conflicts on the business energy that might be to do with complications and delays. Something connected to business could just be not as straightforward as you would like to, and some delays might cause a conflict connected to work or your stability, and those delays could even have an effect on your finances, or maybe the finances are being delayed or something like that, and that is putting a little bit of a burden on this energy. But there is an opportunity, there is luck coming into that situation, and so therefore there is this new beginning connected to work, might connect therefore also to the finances here. But yeah, it does actually, because this is the house of finances. So there's some sort of new finances. Maybe there is little money that is now starting to grow. There's really a nice influence here with the clover, especially then with the key connected to that as well. So some sort of solution that will make the money grow, or there is new money and new opportunity connected to that. So going a bit further, let's move into money, because it's like straight here. You might have some sort of karma or challenges with money, could feel like a burden. That might have to do with a dynamic with a mother, or so some sort of belief system connected to a mother, or maybe there is a belief that is connected to it's always complicated, it's always difficult. There might be some negative beliefs that have an influence onto your abundance. If we look at the cards now around the energy of the fish, money could come in really from the public here. Maybe you get public help from the public, or through you helping the public or working with a group. It's two interesting energies that could be interpreted in a couple of different ways, but I feel like this is some sort of solution connected to this whole thing with the finances. Now, the dog can talk about helping the public, or help comes from the public, or a specific social group or circle that might help you financially. It could also be while this is a mother energy, this could be a father energy, or it could be an older man. In general, there might be some sort of help financially from an older man, or maybe even a father. We do have, let me have a look-see. It might also mean that you are, in general, you receive financial help. Doesn't matter then necessarily from what direction it comes. Maybe it even comes from both. Or you could make money. Did I say that? Yeah, you could make money by helping others. We do see, like I said, the child here, which would indicate small finances, new finances. But also in this, actually, we do have some, how do you say, wheat? Do you say wheat? Wheatgrass or corn or something, which usually stands for abundance, which is quite nice because it tells me that something is growing and there is a potential to abundance, but the thing itself is just starting or is just small. And we do see here also in the house of the child, there is growth. So there's some sort of new beginning and new growth. Let's look into your heart. What's happening there? So in the house of the heart, we do have the Tower. You might feel isolated and alone. You might feel a little bit lonely. Or maybe you are withdrawing from something or someone that you love. Or there's some sort of separation. If we have a look now to the heart over here, we do see there is a bit of stress and nervousness. That I feel like it's kind of like both of the stresses and nervousness that can come with the birds. One part with the bird is, especially when I see it with the heart, and when then there's a good card as well included, like the Sun being the best card. It could be that you're very excited. There's this excitement energy because of something that makes you really happy or something that's going to be successful. So one aspect I can see in January is that you're going to be excited because of something giving you joy, and it's going to make you happy, and it's, like I said, might be successful. On the other hand, we do have also nervousness and stress here, which might refer to somebody in a very important position here. Okay, hold on a second. I'm just being guided to go down again, because the bear is in the house of conflict. So there is some sort of conflict, connected to your strength, connected to you being in a leading position, to you being a leader, because that refers to the work aspect. If that is not the case, then this is about a conflict that you have with a trainer, a coach, or a boss, somebody who is in a leading position, which could have an effect here onto your work life as well. Coming back to the heart doesn't always need to be love. It could be something that you love, and therefore it could connect also to business aspects. Now, there is stress and nervousness, and that might also refer to the energy of something that is far away, or foreign countries, or to something, some sort of direction that you're taking. Then it is connected also to your strength, you being in a leading position or somebody in a leading position. Something is nagging on you. If this is you, then maybe you are lacking a little bit of trust in yourself. Not necessarily the self-worth, but maybe there's something nagging on you, maybe where you're questioning yourself, am I ready for that? Am I ready for this position? So you could question your own strength, basically. Something connected to that might stress you and it's nagging. On the other hand, if this is another person, it would be similar, because there is a stressful energy connected to another person that's very powerful, in a leading position. And that could be something really nagging on you. Maybe there is some sort of loss, something, loss or the fear of loss. So in a sense, it could also be the fear of loss of your strength. But then I feel like this is destined. So something is really destined here when it comes to that energy of the bear, which again is either another person who's very powerful, or it is somebody, or it's connected to your strength. Now, if you just have those two cards, it would indicate that there's a strong love. For some of you, therefore, there is a really strong love, but there's a conflict connected to maybe the strength of emotions and love, and the fear of loss causing nervousness and stress here. So that's something we can see here. On the other hand, we see, oh wow, I feel like you got the same, oh, with whom did I see that? The same position here. I actually do not know. I need to check the other readings again, but this tells me that something that you love grows really beautifully. The sun shines onto the tree, and that's what is needed for a tree to grow. We need sunshine, interestingly enough, a little bit of rain as well. So I feel like there's new growth in your life in an area that you love, or with somebody that you love. It might also be that there's a new light of consciousness shining on a long-term situation. This talks about long-term. Maybe somebody is in your life already for a while, and now either this makes you really happy, or you get a new perspective onto a situation here. The heart is mirrored onto the key. Again, some sort of solution. Here's the small luck, here's the big luck. So we have connected to love, or something that you love, solutions, answers, and maybe some sort of new opportunity that makes you really happy, or that could potentially be very successful. This opportunity has to do with the other person. So I feel like there is a small chance or some sort of opportunity connected to the other person here. However, this person, whoever this is in the house of challenge and blockage. What's the challenge? What's the blockage? It's connected to emotions. There might be an emotional blockage, or there's something connected to being recognized. There is some sort of challenge and blockage with this person. There is also something connected to loss and ending when it comes to that person, but then there is this chance. Maybe there's a chance where this is moving into a friendship, or there's some sort of chance of help connected to this person or with that person. This person is looking into a decision. And this decision again has to do with help and support, and with some sort of change. Something might even change in the life of that person currently. And so that person might really look onto options they have in life in general, or options connected to any long-term plans, maybe even with you. However, you are both like looking in an opposite direction. That can sometimes indicate that you are not agreeing on a matter, or that you are just looking in different directions in life currently. And on some reason, I feel like when we now just look at the center of the cards, I feel like this is also a central topic of January for you. That there is a connection or somebody in your life who might be there already for quite a while, but there is something stagnant or ending. So we have some sort of loss of growth. We could indicate here as well, loss of growth in that connection, loss of... maybe a loss in general. Like I said, this might refer to that commitment that we have over here. And I feel like this is also going to be the center of your attention, the energy connected to that person, where in a way there seems to be some sort of chance, opportunity, or a little bit of luck connected to that person to maybe have a change where new options are opening up here. Having said all of that now, we went through all of the aspects that we can see in the Lenormand, or the aspects I wanted to go into at least. I do want to look at this energy here. So, like I said, there might be some sort of new communication, maybe connected to growth, because we had that topic here. Growth, expansion, working on something, building up something, having new experiences. Also, there might be some important information coming into you, maybe through a letter, through some sort of communication, a phone call, or because maybe you're researching something. if you are researching how to expand your knowledge or your experiences. So for some of you, this might be a course, getting new knowledge about some sort of course or training here. And then it might be difficult to take action upon something. So I said there's a lot of moving energy around you. So there's a lot about taking steps, moving into a direction. That kind of like is around you. So it might not be the challenge in the month of January to get something going. But there might be something connected to freedom, not committing, that might be a challenge for you. In general, the Princess of Wands advises you to find something that you really enjoy doing, that you are enthusiastic about. Start something new. Learn something new, maybe even with the Three of Wands here. So there are two princes now, which are both like the pages. So the main energy is something new. Here the advice is do something new, start something new, look deeper into something, and see if it excites you, and only go ahead if it really excites you. There, like I said already with the moon, there are a couple of things that you might not see clearly. You might feel a little bit insecure, especially with this combination here that we talked about earlier with your own strength. However, it's all going to move then into the King of Pentacles. And like I said, things might stabilize in your life or a specific area of your life. That can mean connected to your home, your family, could connect to business and finances. It can also connect to a relationship where there is somebody who might be really interested in a long-term committed relationship. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who is committed, who knows that it takes time, persistence, work, patience in order to let things grow. And we do have a lot of the energy of growth here. Now, he's also very stable and he's very loyal, dependable. So these are all qualities that either you are moving in or there is another person in your life who is embodying these qualities. If this is another person, it does not always need to be connected to a long-term relationship. It can simply be an advisor. Maybe somebody's helping you with finances, somebody who's helping you with your business, somebody who helps you to feel more stable and secure in some shape or form. And the help with this king comes through advice. So you come to him with an issue connected to these matters and he says, all right, this is what you need to do. So there might be important advice connected to the material world in some shape or form to achieve your long-term plans and stability. All right, Sagittarius, this is your reading for January. I hope you resonate with it. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I'm looking forward to do your next reading.